Thank you for staying tuned to Sadhana. The Consulate General of India in Durban, South Africa, as part of the World Hindi Day 2022 celebrations and the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, embarked on a project that aims to unite India and South Africa through the common ideals of Vasudeva Kutumbakum and Ubuntu. The Afro-Indian Fusion Project celebrates the shared aspiration for freedom by all people worldwide and the universal appreciation of poetry and music that cuts across the barriers of languages. In the upcoming episodes of Sadhana, keep an eye out for 6 phenomenal music videos that illustrate the ideals of freedom and a one-world family. But first, we go behind the scenes with the key role players. Namaste and welcome to Sadhana. In the wake of the 75 years celebration of India's independence, the Consulate General of India, Durban, embarked on a music video project. And today I'm sitting with Ms. Kajri Biswas to discover more about what role she played in this project and our relationship with India. Namaste, Kajri ma'am. Welcome to Sadhana.
Thank you so much, Alicia.
Tell me, what role did you play in this music video project?
Now, every year we observe World Hindi Day. And what was special this year is that from 2021 to 2023, the Government of India is celebrating 75 years of India's independence. Since 1947, 15th August, when we gained independence from British rule. The linkages between India and South Africa are so strong because we've always supported each other in our respective struggles for freedom. For India, it was the struggle against colonial rule. For South Africa, it was the struggle against apartheid. So South Africa's contribution was probably the biggest for the Indian freedom struggle, is to have given us Mahatma Gandhi when, after he was thrown out of the train at Pietersmaritzburg, that day he dusted himself off, he rose up, and ever since he never looked back in his struggle against unfair isolation and identification of people.
You took the lyrics, as you mentioned, the Hindi lyrics from India and related it to South Africans by introducing the isiZulu vernacular.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So what was the vision behind this entire project?
I wanted the world to understand and know and see, and even for people in India to also realize that this is what their songs, their language, their poetry can do to touch the hearts of people in other countries and to build those bridges. So obviously we had to start with translating the Hindi songs into English first, and we were very ably supported by the Hindi Shiksha Sangh placed in Durban. The problem with translations is that when our main Zulu artist, Nkosi Zawadi Yamungu, tried to sing the songs, she realized that the words weren't fitting into the music. So she did have to, retranslate and work the words around a bit. And I think it's come out beautifully, because now when I listen to the songs, in the back of my mind, the Zulu words, without me really understanding what each and every word means, are now just part of the lyrics for me. Yes. So when I think of the songs, the Zulu words are ringing in my head.
Yes, I couldn't agree more with that, because it's the same for me. It really worked through. This music video project has been amazing and phenomenal, and I have the opportunity to meet with the artists themselves, Risa, Carolyn and Rajiv. You all have been part of a major music video project, right? And this speaks of the struggles of both India and South Africa, struggles to fight for freedom. So very quickly, very briefly, please introduce yourself and what role did you play in this music video project? Risa, we can start with you.
Well, I'm Risa Rayan, and I was one of the singers for the video alongside Carolyn and Nkosi, and I sang the Hindi, the vernacular part of it.
And what songs did you sing in specific?
Teri Mitti, E Vatan, and a bit of Vande Mataram and a bit of E Mere Vatan.
Wonderful. Carolyn, how about you?
My name is Carolyn Govender, and I was the vocalist as well. The songs that I had sung was Rang De Basanti, Tad Vasate, Ma Tujhe Salam.
Rajiv, how about you?
I was in charge of producing the music, recreating the music and composing some of it. And I must say, keeping the vision in mind, it was amazing to work on this project because the type of songs that we worked on, we had to have that big sound. And obviously, I've worked with 3 amazing singers as well. Yes. So the project has come together very nicely.
Ma Tujhe Salam. That personifies the earth to a mother. And in Hinduism, the mother is considered to be worthy of respect and service, right? And if we look at Ma Saraswati, she's the goddess of music itself. And I'm sure you'd agree with me when I say that we are blessed to have this kind of talent.
I think all arts come from the divine. I mean, and to have been given this this opportunity to be the vessel to carry out this art form is a divine blessing to each and every one of us.
So, Emiri Vatan, that actually speaks of the fallen soldiers that sacrificed their lives for the country. Can you comment on that?
It was very emotional for us, and also just to know like how Carolyn spoke about in Hinduism there's non-violence, and to hear about all these fallen soldiers that fell for the motherland here and in India, it was very emotional for us to go through, I say.
Vatan spoke to the youth of today, and with regards to that, Nkosi gave us the opportunity to work with students from KCAP. So what was the highlight for you?
The students, definitely. They were so, from the minute we got there, it was like they had so much of energy to be a part of this project. They were so excited to show their culture, also being, like combined with our culture, with the song of, like to.
And they brought in a lot of Indian aspect to their performances.
It was so enjoyable to see them. They were all so happy, and to go there and see like how they study and how they were excited to show their arts in what we were doing as well. It was such an experience that that was definitely the highlight for me.
Speaking of unity, we live with the phrase Vasudeva Kutumbakum. The world is one family, and back in South Africa, we live this through the spirit of Ubuntu. Yes. Can you elaborate on this, Rajiv?
I think this this video project was well timed, especially after everything that we've been through in KZN with all the unrest and stuff. I think this video has tried to bring people together, and I think it will, because the translated Hindi lyrics into Zulu, and then the meaning behind each song, the sacrifices that soldiers especially, or even common civilians, put into their lives. I think these songs will speak to them.
So to conclude, very briefly, I would like for each one of you to give me 3 words to highlight your experience overall on this music video project.
Definitely exciting, different, and passionate. There was so much of passion in it, so yeah.
I think love, oneness, and vision.
I think I'll sum it up in 1 sentence with 3 words.
Okay.
A message of unity.
Yeah. Wonderful. Absolutely. I had an amazing conversation with the artists Risa and Carolyn, as well as the music producer Rajiv, who recreated these patriotic songs. Through the Consulate General of India, Durban, they brought together 2 countries, similar struggles, but one vision. True mastery is the mastery of one's own mind, says Mohanji, who maintains that spirituality is expressed in the awareness with which we live and experience our daily lives. We bring the show to an end with this, and if you enjoyed it as much as we love to bring you our Hindu gems, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sadhana The Inward Path, or follow us on our social media platforms and spread the waves of sadhana into the world. Om Sai Ram.